Now on CoastTV News.
Help for the holidays. We highlight how our local nonprofits are in need of assistance this time of the year.
Marijuana misdeeds modified. The changes and penalties in Delaware proposed in a bill making its way through the General Assembly.
Good Monday morning, Delmarva. Temperatures are in the 20s this morning. Beautiful sunshine to kick off our holiday week, but will it continue into Christmas Day? I'll have the answer coming up.
Fourth quarter fold. The Ravens' playoff chances take a big hit with a Sunday night loss to the Patriots.
This is CoastTV News Today.
We are in our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, Matt. I'm Grace Ackerley. It is Monday, December 22nd, 2025.
My math is correct here. I
It
think
might
it
not
is.
be.
Yep. Well, you never know, but I've got 3 days and counting to the big day, Grace.
It is the final countdown to Christmas. I know a lot of people that got that adjusted work schedule.
Oh, yeah.
I know one group of people who won't be sleeping in this week on Christmas morning is a group of parents. Did your kids wake you up early on Christmas?
No.
Were they like, we have Santa's here, we have to...
Quite the opposite, and
Really?
quite the opposite of my childhood, because I never went to bed, and it was like, can we get up now?
Blasphemy.
Can we get up now?
No.
We had to wake our kids up.
You might be the one and only person. Parents, don't get jealous of him. Don't get jealous now, because Matt, here he is. He lives to tell the tale.
We were up before they were.
All right, turning now to First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastrogiano for a first look at your forecast this week for the special holidays coming up.
Good morning, Grace and Matt. Yes, certainly feeling like Christmas this morning out there with the temperatures we're seeing. 28 right now in Ocean View, and skies are clear. We're at 22 in Harrington, 26 in Georgetown, 25 in Salisbury. Winds have been relatively calm through the morning. We've seen some gusts to near 15 miles an hour at the coast, so not much of a drop off from the temperature as far as the wind chills are concerned. Now, high pressure just off to our west will continue sliding eastward, and that's going to allow this Clipper system that's still up across the northern Great Lakes Upper Plains region to slide southward and impact the mid-Atlantic as we go into Tuesday morning. Mostly sunny skies. We're up to 39 by around lunchtime. We'll top out in the low 40s this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. Then those clouds will increase through the evening and overnight ahead of that Clipper system. That's going to bring a few light rain and snow showers across the area come tomorrow morning. Not going to amount to much. We'll talk more about that, plus that all-important Christmas Day forecast here in a few minutes.
Thank you, Chris. And our top story this hour are people who are struggling this time of the year and the organizations that are working to provide assistance.
CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber in the newsroom. And Elisa, you spoke with the food bank at Delaware about how people can help out this time of year.
Good morning, Matt and Grace. The Food Bank of Delaware says that it relies on volunteers to carry out its mission, but in addition to volunteering, donations are always also needed. And the Food Bank of Delaware says in addition to volunteering and donating, it actually encourages people to set up food drives and then give those items collected to the food bank. The bank says actually collecting the items instead of just donating money can be even more fulfilling.
And I will say that every single donation, whether it's food or money, is invaluable to us. Every cash donation, for every dollar, we get 3 meals out of that.
And the food bank encourages people to check out their websites for volunteering opportunities, as well as lists of items that are most needed. Back to you.
Thank you, Elisa. A new week with several new bills in the Delaware General Assembly, and one of them is looking to change how certain marijuana-related offenses are handled under state law. It's House Bill 252. It would make the use of a personal use amount of marijuana or other products in public places or in a moving car a civil violation instead of a misdemeanor.
The legislation says penalties would get reduced to a fine of up to $50 for a first offense and up to $100 for repeat offenses.
And key here, the measure does not change existing laws that allow police officers to arrest and charge drivers who are impaired by controlled substances.
New overnight fire crews battling a large blaze at a vacant home under renovation in a Los Angeles neighborhood. Firefighters arrived to find heavy fire coming through the roof of a 2-story single-family home. Police say the structure is vacant and undergoing renovations, with the fire mainly burning on the second floor. And so far, no injuries have been reported. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
Last night, as seen here on Coast TV, the Ravens' December playoff drive hitting a big pothole. Patriots quarterback Drake May torches the Ravens defense, throwing for 380 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the Ravens blow a 24-13 fourth quarter lead. They lose 28-24. Baltimore is back under 500 at 7-8, and we'll have more on this game later on Coast TV News Today.
The holiday travel season is underway, and AAA is estimating a record-setting 122.4 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home. AAA says nearly 110 million will drive and just over 8 million will fly, and close to 5 million will take other forms of travel like buses or trains.
And we are now taking a live look at Washington, D.C. The Justice Department released thousands of records relating to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. It continued over the weekend, and this after Congress passed bipartisan legislation last month forcing the release.
NBC's Alice Barr showing us how the department is facing growing questions over how those files were released and why some documents are no longer available.
Mounting frustration this morning among members of Congress and survivors of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein after the Department of Justice failed to release all the Epstein files by a Friday deadline required by law.
They're flouting the spirit and the letter of the law, and I won't be satisfied until the survivors are satisfied.
The House Republican and Democrat who've led the charge on forcing the document's release now threatening to hold Attorney General Pam Bondi in contempt or impeach Justice Department officials, pointing to the thousands of documents still not released and hundreds of blacked out, redacted pages.
The courts are going to find that these were excessive.
Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche defending the document rollout in an interview with NBC's Kristen Welker.
We're going through a very methodical process with hundreds of lawyers looking at every single document and making sure that victims' names and any of their information from victims is protected and redacted.
Blanche addressing outcry over photos and documents posted and then removed, including this one with an image of President Trump alongside photos of several women that the Justice Department later reposted.
We learned after releasing that photograph that there were concerns about those women and the fact that we had put that photo up. So we pulled that photo down. It has nothing to do with President Trump.
The DOJ underscoring that no redactions were made to protect prominent people, while a group representing survivors called the release a step backward for transparency and accountability. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
If you're looking for something festive to do, Shelville Holiday Village is still open. The hours include today from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and also Tuesday 5 to 9 p.m. Shelville is closed Christmas Eve. It's also closed Christmas Day.
Over in Ocean City, the Winterfest of Lights is open daily. That includes Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Those hours each night are 5:30 to 9:30, and there's no tree on Christmas Eve, but you can still get that fun photo with Santa Claus. Winterfest of Lights runs through New Year's Eve. And if you still have some extra holiday shopping to do, you know where to find me. The Tanger Outlets in Rehoboth Beach are open today and Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And on Christmas Eve, you can still go shopping 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The outlets are closed on Christmas Day.
Well, while you're there, I might be here. I might be talking with Santa Claus about my Christmas wish list, and there is still time for us to visit him in his house on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. Today and Tuesday, he is there from 1 to 3 p.m.
New this morning, first responders in Salisbury are spreading holiday cheer by helping local kids shop for holiday gifts. According to the city, members of the Salisbury Police Department and Fire Department teamed up with Behind the Line for the annual Shop with a Hero event. 56 children were paired one-on-one with first responders, giving them a chance to shop for holiday gifts, not just for themselves, but for their loved ones. Along with that, Salisbury police officers surprised over a dozen families at Walmart with an unexpected shopping trip of their own. And we're just getting started here on this hour of CoastTV News Today.
Yeah, coming up, Surf Bagel parking suggestions. We're going to tell you what the business is looking at to get more parking for their customers.
Also, Route 26 revamp. We'll tell you how Bethany Beach is planning to upgrade the major roadway.
And Christmas tree conflict. Why some farmers say sales are slumping. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Good Monday morning, Delmarva. 3 days away from the big day as we take a live look in through Lewis. We see waiting for that sunrise at 7:16 this morning. We're at 28 in Lewis. You can see the 24-hour temperature change, 17 degrees colder in Ocean City than this time yesterday, where we're at 31 degrees. We're at 21 in Redden, 26 in Georgetown. Not much of a drop off as far as the wind chill is concerned this morning. We have generally calm winds across the area. That's thanks to high pressure that's building in across the eastern part of the country. So we're under the influence of high pressure today. Mostly sunny skies will top out in the low 40s, and then clouds will begin to increase this evening ahead of a weak clipper that will bring a light round of some rain and snow showers tomorrow morning. We'll talk more about that coming up my full 7-day forecast here in a bit.
Thank you, Chris. This holiday season, the Department of Delaware Corrections is offering inmates 10 minutes of free video call time to connect with their loved ones. The credit will appear on ViaPath accounts, and it's happening now and will be available for use until December 27th. And to be clear, this video call is in addition to a weekly free phone call.
DENREC says it's continuing efforts to make the environmental permitting system more modern. Here's what we're talking about. This applies to the Division of Air Quality, and they've started online applications for certain air permits. The process is through digital DENREC.
The Real Christmas Tree Board says that artificial trees have taken a big bite out of their live tree business, to be expected, and imported artificial trees have doubled over the past decade, but that number fell a little bit this year because of new tariffs. Experts say that the United States also has 35% fewer acres dedicated to producing Christmas trees than it did just 20 years ago.
Rough week? You can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. Sign up now for free at coasttv.com/sign up, and you can get your weekly dose of joy to your inbox. And how about a daily dose of joy with First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobono?
Thanks a lot, Matt. Well, I'm bringing the sunshine today. It's going to be a chilly day, making any last-minute preparations for Christmas. Temperatures are going to be up into the 40s, but then we'll have a pesky little system tomorrow, bringing us some light rain and snow showers. Then we'll talk about that all-important Christmas Day forecast coming up next.
Time is 6:16, and we are giving you a live look at the early morning scene at the Roosevelt Inlet in Lewis. And Chris, we are starting this week with dry conditions.
Yeah, making any last-minute shopping preparations for Christmas Day. Looking pretty nice through the day today with plenty of sunshine. We've got clear skies out there. In Ocean View, 28 degrees. Dew point is 19. We're at 21 in Redden. 30 Rehoboth Beach. We're at 26 in Millsboro. We've seen relatively calm winds. We had a cold front push through last night, so we have that northwest wind flow. So it feels like 22 in Redden, 21 in Ocean Pines. So not much of a change from the air temperature to the wind chill this morning thanks to those calm winds. High pressure just off to our west, going to be sliding eastward today, and then a weak clipper system is going to be dropping southward, bringing snow to the north and a mix of rain and snow showers to the area tomorrow morning. Temperatures are going to be on the rise, though. We'll get a bit above average here through Christmas, and then we're looking at temperatures staying relatively below average into the start of the weekend. We're at 42 this afternoon in Milford, 45 in Millsboro, 43 Easton, high of 45 in Salisbury under those mostly sunny skies. Clouds will be increasing through the overnight in through Tuesday as that weak clipper system pushes through. Could see a stray snow shower mainly north of Kent County, and then those rain showers, areas of drizzle push through the area late in the morning, and then a partly sunny afternoon as we get up to around 50 degrees. So if you're making your way into Poconos, basically north of I-78, that's your best chance of seeing any accumulating snow as we go into the morning tomorrow. Chance of a white Christmas here in Delmarva, generally less than 20%. We're looking at a dry Christmas Eve, and then as we go into Christmas Day itself, temperatures in the low 50s, mostly cloudy skies. Could see a sprinkle in the morning, and then a more significant storm system will roll in late Friday through Saturday, bringing rain, some mixed precipitation, northern Delmarva in through portions of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. 53 for Christmas Day, more clouds than sun, but overall pretty quiet holiday week, no major storm systems, and then watching that chance of rain late Friday through Saturday with temperatures in the upper 40s. Matt.
Thank you, Chris. This part of Route 26 in Bethany Beach has 4 separate crosswalks that the town is taking away, and they're doing this with safety in mind. The town approved a contract to build 2 new medians. Now, this calls for new signs, crosswalks, and those medians. Total cost of this is about $274,000, and council members made it clear that DelDOT could have paid for this work since Route 26 is a state road, but the council did not know when DelDOT would be able to get to this work, potentially waiting there for years.
New speed camera fines in Easton are now in effect. Drivers going 12 to 15 miles per hour over the limit will still have to pay $40, but higher speeds bring steeper fines, including $70 for 16 to 19 over, $120 for 20 to 29, $230 for 30 to 39, and $425 for 40 miles an hour or more over the speed limit.
Up next on Coast TV News Today, Surf Bagel parking suggestion. We'll tell you where the business is looking to accommodate its customers. Stay with us.
Surf Bagel had its first summer in Fenwick Island this year, leading to long lines and, according to the president of the business, some parking problems. Right now, the town says that undeveloped land next to the business can't be used for parking, even if the property owner gives it the green light. But the president of Surf Bagel hopes that can be changed. According to Matt Patton, the president of the company, the 29 parking spots aren't enough to keep up with the demand of their freshly made food.
Cold, dry start to our Monday on Delmarva as we take a live look in through Lewis. Sunrise at 7:16. We're at 28 degrees and a really nice day along the coast. Ocean City 38 by around noon, 39 in Fenwick Island. Winds will be relatively light. Mostly sunny skies through Lewis and Rehoboth. We're at 37 by around lunchtime. Clouds will begin to increase across the peninsula after we get into the evening tonight. We're at 40 in Cambridge, 39 in Crisfield under those mostly sunny skies. Congratulations to Nicole Manillo, Millsboro, Delaware. You just won an umbrella from Coast TV, and you can always call our Coast TV First Alert weather phone for your latest forecast. I'll have your 7-day in our next half hour.
Thank you, Chris. And it's that time again for the Bless Our Children campaign. Every year, Coast TV works to make the holidays a little brighter for kids across Delmarva.
And the money you give goes to local charities who buy Christmas presents. This is to ensure that every child on Delmarva has that special present to open this time of the year. And here are today's Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you to the businesses, groups, and individuals who have stepped up to the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign.
We'd like to recognize those friends now by reading the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
Friends and family of Captain Bob's Oyster Roast.
In loving memory of Stacy Dorsch.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop.
Boggs Dish Haroon Post number 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645.
Clark and Sons Garage Doors. James Maloney.
Right Way Flagging and Signs Company Incorporated.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Incorporated.
Cape Henlope and Elks 2540.
Seaboard Billboard Boat.
In memory of Carolyn Lehman Johnson.
Right Locations Inc.
Pat Littleton and Steve Rosenberry.
Michael and Nancy West.
General Refrigeration Company.
Faculty and staff of Wicomico County Public Schools. Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tingle.
Sons and Daughters of Italy of Ocean City Lodge number 2474.
Tony Tank Tribe number 149. Midway Par 3.
Inspiration Health Services LLC. Sugar and Gas Home and Comfort Products.
Donna Sackett and John Parker.
M.R. Ducks.
Bunting and Murray Construction.
Dorchester Lodge 223 IBPO Elks of the World.
Apgar Turf Farm Inc.
Chesapeake Urology. Doctors Mark Edney, Mark Shimko, Alyssa Gracely, and Jason Smith.
CJ's Beach Space.
In honor of Bill Hickman, Peninsula Imaging LLC.
Painting in America Made Great Again, Earl Johnson Painting.
In memory of Jean G. and John D. Henry.
Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Evergreen Lodge number 153.
Janosic Family Charitable Foundation Fund.
Emery's General Service of Millsboro.
Willard's Lions Club. Sean Knoll Ways Limitless Worldwide.
Wheels That Heal Car Club.
Chesapeake Waste Industries.
Wicomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM.
Rotary International Lewis Rehoboth Beach Rotary Club.
Preston Gromark FS.
Pocomoke Elks Lodge number 1624.
American Legion Cinnapunxon Post number 166.
Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control.
Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas.
Idlewild Brewerton Club.
Hawker's Supermarkets.
DJVO Entertainment.
Murray's Residential Service, Dennis and Barbara Murray.
Allen Corman and Son, Inc.
Antique Alley of Bridgeville in memory of Ron Hatfield.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton.
ASAP Pumping and ASAP Total Disposal.
Absolute PDR, Dwayne and Brandy Geis.
David and Luis.
Tylerton Church, Inc. Contractors for a Cause.
Queen City Elks Lodge number 1051.
AccuTrench Contracting, LLC.
IV Solutions.
Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving.
Crowley Associates Realty, Inc.
ABC Refrigeration, Inc. of Bishopville, Maryland.
BYOC Build Your Own Cookie, Shinkatig and West OC.
Corrado Construction Company.
The Caronville Foundation.
Tops Cutoff, DJ Services and Recording Studio.
Redmond of Delaware Orphans Board.
HVAC Services Unlimited, Inc.
Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club. Harry and Jenny Davis.
Collins Wharf Sod.
Brittany McKinley, in loving memory of Ava Lee Quinn, Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Missionary Baptist Church.
Selbyville Elks Lodge, number 2173.
King Crop Insurance in memory of Bonnie King.
Sons of the American Legion, number 123. Richard Jordan, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Liberty Concrete and Home Enhancements, LLC.
Chris Contracting, Inc.
Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper.
In memory of Cecily Witt.
Dance Conservatory and Ballet Theater of Dover.
O.T. Beauchamp Jr., American Legion Post, 94.
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge, 646.
Hastings Marine Construction.
June and John Lewis Jr.
Paula Kelly of Elite Lending Services, LLC. Don and Stephanie McIntaffer.
Delmarva Art and Wool Expo.
Towers Concrete Products, Inc.
G.R. Campbell Construction.
Allen Lions Club.
Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith.
Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings.
The Riverside Grill.
Pools, Pavers, and more.
Harborside Bar and Grill.
Bob Willie and Sons, Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza.
Preston R. Smith, Plumbing and Heating.
Rich and Karen Gollin.
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron number 6.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Incorporated.
B&R Auto Parts, Inc.
Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated.
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks.
Mike Singleton and Sons Pest Control Company.
Mount Zion Holiness Church, Inc.
Paul Morin's Floor and Wall Design.
R.D. Greer and Sons Co.
Shore United Bank. Michael Christian, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty.
Holly Lake Campsites and Holly Lake Grill.
Paradise Plumbing Incorporated.
Daisy's Well Drain.
Coastal Towing and Auto Repair Lewis.
Murray Sod Farm.
Monell and Sons Trucking Incorporated.
Donna Dorman Adams.
Burris Logistics.
Seascape Property Management. In memory of Sam Ellers Jr.
Johnson's Seed and Feed.
Reynolds Excavating, Inc. In memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper.
Cheryl, Gary, and Boys.
Maddox Brothers Trucking, Inc.
Black Gold Farms.
In memory of Richard and Helen Webb.
Bethel Community Church, Millsboro, Delaware.
Chuck and Shirley Buchanan.
In loving memory of Noah, Catherine, and Martha Hopkins.
Classic Cakes of Salisbury. Japanesque.
Odd Fellows Lodge, Georgetown.
Salem Church, Inc. American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit number 166.
Jefferson, Urian, Doane, and Sterner, PA.
Timothy and Terry Scott. Prees Farm, LLC.
Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated.
J. Stacy Hart Engineering. Doctors William and Linda Cooper. Delaware Street Rod Association. Finish Line Car Wash. Elaine Hall. Delmarva Decoy Collectors Association. Laurel American Legion Post number 19. The Carroll Family.
In loving memory of Frank and Margie Walker.
Mount Pleasant United Methodist Church. Veterans of Foreign Wars Post number 8276.
In loving memory of Rick Batson.
Jimmy and Linda Messick.
Gloria Knock.
Ocean City Berlin Optimist Club.
Sussex County FOE 4528.
Salisbury Moose Lodge.
IES Residential Incorporated.
Carl and Jean Stables.
We appreciate all of you stepping up to the Shell Brothers Challenge as a part of our Bless Our Children campaign.
If you'd like to help, send your carton donation to Bless Our Children in care of WBOC at 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801, or you can donate on our website, blessourchildren.org.
Thank you. We're helping make this season merrier for children on Delmarva.
Happy holidays.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
After the break on Coast TV News today, holiday travel tension. We'll tell you how to prepare to hit the roads or the skies as the busy season is now well underway.
Also, marijuana penalty modifications. The new bill introduced in the Delaware General Assembly that could lessen some consequences for those marijuana violations.
Plus, shelters seek volunteers. We'll tell you how local nonprofits say people can give back this holiday season. Coast TV News today. We'll be right back.
Now on Coast TV News.
Atlantic Field's feedback. The window is closing for the public to offer official comments on the big project west of Lewis that could bring a Costco and other retailers near the coast.
Good Monday morning, Delmarva. Temperatures are in the 20s this morning. Beautiful sunshine to kick off our holiday week, but will it continue into Christmas Day? I'll have the answer coming up.
Pet shelter in need. Why the Brandywine Valley SPCA is asking for help during the holidays.
Cannabis charges changed. That is the push in Dover, what members of the General Assembly are reviewing when it comes to the state's marijuana violations.
This is Coast TV News Today.
December 22nd, 2025. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, Matt. I'm Grace Eckerly. Thank you for being up with us today.
6:34 a.m. A little early. We were looking on the website during the break for that NORAD Santa tracker.
We're starting. It's not up yet. They said to wait until the 24th, but I'm excited. This was a good tradition that we had growing up.
My sons love that. They would spend a lot of December 24th looking at that tracker and trying to figure out where Santa was.
When I was little, I would see Santa was in Kenya, and I'd be like, oh my God, I gotta go to bed right now. He's coming to Philadelphia next. I think it was just a bunch of parents wanting their kids to go to bed so Santa Claus could obviously come in peace,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
So right now to First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastroboto. Chris, is Santa going to have an easy time getting around? There's snowflakes in this picture, but no snowflakes in the Delmarva forecast.
Actually, it's looking pretty quiet, so he's going to have a pretty nice flight through most of Delmarva, I think, but not looking white, unfortunately. We're not looking at a white Christmas this year. As we take a look into Lewis, we're at 27 degrees there, 27 in Milton, we're at 25 Millsboro, 23 in Bridgeville. Now, the winds have been relatively calm throughout the morning, so we haven't seen really much of a drop-off from the temperature to the wind chill this morning. Now, clear skies are going to be with us through the day today as high pressure continues to build in over the area. Now, what's going to happen is that high is going to slide offshore and then allow clouds and eventually a few showers to increase across the area late tonight through early tomorrow morning. So a beautiful start to the holiday week. A weak clipper system is going to be passing through the region tomorrow. Most of the action is going to be north of Delmarva, but we'll see a few light rain and snow showers across the area tomorrow morning. Not really going to amount to much. Christmas Day itself looking primarily dry, mostly cloudy skies. Can't rely on a stray sprinkle, but highs are going to be in the low 50s. We'll talk more about that and the rest of your extended forecast here in a few moments.
Thank you, Chris. And it's our top story this half hour. Christmas, only 3 days away. And while you're searching for the perfect gift to give friends and family, another gift you can give is helping those in need.
Yeah, Coast TV's Elisa Weber is in the newsroom, and she spoke with the Brandywine Valley SPCA about how people can help out that organization and animals during this time of the year. Good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Matt and Grace. The BVSPCA says that it always needs volunteers because those who donate their time help the organization carry on its life-saving work. And they also say that these volunteers bring a lot of joy to animals who are in need and are staying at the shelters. And shelter work is 24/7, and the organization says it is always offering ways for people to get involved, but having extra volunteers, especially in the event of an emergency, is always needed. For example, the Shelter Skip Day program is a great way to get a dog out of the shelter for the day, and you can even turn it into an overnight stay. Volunteering over winter break is always an option for students. The BVSPCA says there is no such thing as too much care for these animals.
The nature of animal welfare is that there will always be something that needs to be done, and there will always be someone who can think of another thing that we could be doing. It will never hurt to have a 4th or 5th walk for a dog.
For more volunteer options as well as adoption specials, make sure you check out the BVSPCA website. Back to you.
Thank you, Elisa. And there's still time to make your voice heard. People can still submit public comments on the proposed Atlantic Field Shopping Center off Route 24. The project could bring major retailers like Costco, Target, Whole Foods, as well as a TJ Maxx and Ross. Developers say it could create hundreds of jobs and generate nearly $79 million in annual labor income. But the Atlantic Fields project has raised concerns among residents over traffic, safety, and the overall development process. That comment period is open until Tuesday.
And that's not the only project that we're talking about. Public comment is also open on the proposed mixed-use development on this land. It's the Cool Spring Crossing project. It's for 637 acres off of Route 9 and Cool Spring Road near Milton. The plan includes more than 1,900 homes along with retail space, a grocery store, a YMCA, and more. Public comment is open until Tuesday for this development.
A new week with several new bills in the Delaware General Assembly, one of them aiming to change how certain marijuana-related offenses are handled under state law. House Bill 252 would make the use of personal use amount of marijuana or THC products in public places or in a moving car a civil violation instead of a misdemeanor.
Legislation says penalties would get reduced to a fine of up to $50 for a first offense, also up to $100 for repeat offenses.
The measure does not change existing laws that allow police officers to arrest and charge drivers who are impaired by controlled substances.
Here's something to do for that Christmas spirit in Ocean City. The Winterfest of Lights is open daily. Includes Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and their hours each night are 5:30 to 9:30. There's no train on Christmas Eve, but you can get a photo with Santa Claus, and Winterfest of Lights runs through New Year's Eve.
If you're looking for something festive to do in Delaware, Shelbyville Holiday Village is still open. Those hours include today from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday 5 to 9 p.m., and Shelbyville will be closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
And this just in, it may be the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be stressful on a number of levels.
That's right, Matt. John Lawrence now showing us how people can expect to see lots of traffic, lines in between big meals, and football on their TV.
The year 2025 is ending on a historic note. AAA estimates a record-setting 122.4 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home.
You've got this 2-week period when people are coming and going during different times.
AAA says nearly 110 million will drive, just over 8 million will fly, and close to 5 million will take other forms of travel like buses or trains. For those getting behind the wheel this holiday season, a basic rule of thumb, the sooner you leave, the better.
Early mornings are the best. Those are the times that you're going to have the lighter traffic. Also, you don't have the buildup and more opportunities for there to be crashes or construction later in the day.
If you're heading to the airport, be proactive before pulling up to the front doors.
Do everything you can before you get to the airport. Reserve that parking. Check into that flight. Prepay for checked baggage. It's really going to save you time and heartache when you get there.
And as for those procrastinators who may still be looking for a last-minute bargain on a plane ticket,
there's always weird things going on with airfare, so you can probably find a cheap deal to fly, but is there value in that flight? Is the layover 3 times longer than it normally would be? Is it going to take you 3 times longer to get to your destination?
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
More news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, homeless served with holiday dinner. We'll show you how several nonprofits came together to support those in need.
Also, losing more than Lamar with the Ravens QB1 sideline, how they allowed the Patriots to come back and steal a Sunday nighter in Baltimore.
And first, It's time to showcase how you're decorating your homes this holiday season. A few days left until Christmas, so we wanna showcase some of the best. This is coming in from Norma, a message from her lovely pup Riley, wishing everyone a happy Christmas. Matt.
Yeah, great photo there. You got the tree, and of course we have Riley. If you'd like your festive decorations shared in our broadcast, take a look at your screen. Send in your pictures by heading to our website, coasttv.com/holidayhouse.
Hope your Monday morning is off to a great start as we take a live look in through Laurel, waiting for that sun to rise. Coming here at 7:16 this morning, temperature of 22, one of our colder spots this morning, and you can see we're running a good 15 and near 17 degrees colder than where we were at just 24 hours ago. We're at 30 in Rehoboth, 23 in Milford, 25 in Millsboro. We haven't really seen much of a wind chill this morning, not much of a drop off from the air temperature because the winds have been relatively calm, but we are tracking high pressure. Temperatures after such a cold start to the month have been below average over 4 of the last 5 days, but we are going to be running below average today despite those sunny skies. Temperatures getting into the lower 40s. We'll have a few pesky rain or snow showers to deal with tomorrow morning, not going to amount to all that much, and then we'll talk about that all-important Christmas Day forecast here in minutes.
Thank you, Chris. Milford came together to provide an early Christmas dinner for the homeless. The event is a partnership between Milford Advocacy for the Homeless and the House of David to provide more than 250 meals for the community around Christmas. The Knights of Columbus donated boxes of brand new winter coats, and the Hispanic Organization of Latin Americans and the Culture Club Yard did the same, and Hug Buddies made some snuggly pillow characters for children.
Fought the hardest from M&T Bank Stadium Sunday night. Wasn't the home side, and frankly, it hasn't been that way all season. The Ravens allowed the Patriots to score the final 15 points and win against Baltimore, 28-24. Safety Kyle Hamilton feels the issues that plagued his team tonight have been plaguing them for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a theme, for the past couple years, honestly. You said we had 6 losses at home. Is that right? Yeah, that's terrible. It's cold outside. Stadium's packed out. People got work tomorrow, and we're not making it worth their while at the end of the day. So that's on us.
We've played pretty darn well every single game, but we haven't done the things you need to do to win all these games in a row. And that's, you don't turn the ball over. Too many penalties in certain situations. And gave up a couple big plays in passing. Now I got to give them credit. Some of those passes were hotly contested, tight throws under pressure. So you got to give them credit for making those plays in those situations. But that's what you have to do, the things that are required to win.
While the Ravens lost control of their playoff destiny Sunday, Baltimore isn't eliminated from the postseason. Here's the formula for a successful Week 17. Beat the Packers and pray the Browns upset the Steelers. Your AFC North chances would stay alive. Reporting for the Ravens' regular season home finale, Ian Nicholas, DSN.
And coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 8, it is Decatur taking on Dover. That's some boys basketball. Then you can catch the final score at 10:30. You can watch that game that we just mentioned on DSN Plus. You also get this noon exclusive, Appo and Elkton. That is in girls basketball.
Well, we have plenty of sunshine to kick off the holiday week here on Delmarva. We're going to get up into the lower 40s this afternoon. Clouds will increase. A few rain and snow showers will greet us tomorrow morning, and that all-important Christmas forecast is coming up next.
Time is now 6:50 a.m. as we're getting our sunrise reveal. Ow! Chris! Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous today. It's like a bright, beautiful, colorful explosion on our first full official day of winter.
That's right. We welcomed in the winter solstice early yesterday morning. Feels like it this morning. We're going to see clear skies out there right now in Lewis. Coming in at 27 degrees. Winds have been relatively calm, so we haven't really seen a big wind chill this morning. We're at 21 in Harrington, 25 Millsboro, 22 in Gumboro. We had that cold front that pushed through last night, so we're seeing wind flow out of the northwest, and then you see not much of a drop off with the wind chill from the actual air temperature this morning. High pressure back off to our west will continue pushing over the area through the day today, and then a weak clipper system is going to be diving southward late tonight through early tomorrow morning, bringing a few few light rain or snow showers across the area. Temperatures are going to hover right around average as we go in through the holiday and then towards the end of the week. Highs today, lower 40s, so below average despite those sunny skies. Clouds will be increasing through the evening and overnight ahead of that weak clipper system that will bring, again, a few light rain or snow showers primarily north of Delmarva. But as we go late in the morning, few sprinkles are possible. This is not a major system, not really going to amount to much. In fact, everybody may not even see a raindrop as we go into the morning tomorrow. You can see the best chance of accumulating snow is really northeastern portions of Pennsylvania, northwest portions of New Jersey, a mix along the I-95 corridor, and then we're looking at drier conditions by the afternoon. Chances of a white Christmas here on Delmarva are generally low, less than 20% on average over the years, but yeah, we're not trending that way this year. We're looking generally dry for Christmas Eve. Pretty nice day, in fact. Temperatures getting around 50 degrees. Then we could see a chance of a sprinkle early Christmas Day morning, but for the most part we are dry. More clouds than sun, and then a stronger system will be approaching late Friday through Saturday, bringing another chance of rain and you see some mixed precipitation north of Delmarva in through Pennsylvania and New Jersey. 53 for our Christmas Day. Again, more clouds than sun, but overall a tranquil Christmas across the area. No major storm systems to contend with, and then watching that chance of rain late Friday through Saturday. Grace.
Thank you, Chris. And some lucky folks in Cambridge brought home some new furry friends just in time for Christmas. The Baywater Animal Rescue partnered with the Cambridge Rescue Fire Company Train Garden for the first time last year, and adoptable rescue dogs visited the beloved Christmas Train Garden. That's a staple holiday attraction in Dorchester County for more than 90 years. Last year, every single dog brought to the Train Garden was adopted, so they decided it was time to return twice this season. And out of the 4 dogs who visited the Train Garden, 2 were adopted. And speaking of our furry friends this holiday season, time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day is Best in Show. On your screen right now is Breed. Breed won Best in Show at the American Kennel Club Dog Show. Congratulations, and he was submitted to us by his family in Lewis.
And we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos, tell us what makes them so special. If you take a look at your screen now.
Yep, nice QR code, top center, scan that, get your friends to us, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature. On Chris's 10-day forecast that we're about to see, Grace, we're getting that all-important New Year's Eve forecast, first day of that one.
This is exciting. Hopefully we go into 2026 with a beautiful year ahead, right? Weather-wise,
so.
at least.
Oh, yes. Big stretch of weather coming up here for us, and all the holidays here. Temperatures rising into the low 40s this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. A brief rain or snow shower tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we see those temperatures creep up back into the lower 50s. Christmas Day looking mostly cloudy right now. Brief sprinkle in the morning, then a more significant storm system late Friday through Saturday. But then as we trail into the final days of 2025, we are trending colder. Look at those temperatures dipping off back into the 30s for highs.
Thank you, Chris. And hard to believe that 2025 is come and gone.
Yeah, come and gone in about a week. All right, so today's show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
Then we'll be back for CoastTV News midday at 11.
And for even more news and coverage you can count on, go to your phone, go to your stores on your phone. You can download our CoastTV News and also the CoastTV Weather app. Have a great Monday morning, everybody.